Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a quick little energy reading from my beautiful collective. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and let's hang out. What's good for my beautiful collective? Good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Let's tap in. Let's see what's good for my collective. I've already said a prayer over my space. I'm about to do some Florida water, and let's tap in. It's so funny, the music that I have playing in the background stood out to me. It's on YouTube. It's basically like a Hertz music, but it said wealth 888. It's like an abundance mindset. Some of you, I feel like, are healing an abundance mindset. You're viewing things a little bit differently. This could be also what's shifting within you guys. Believing in yourself more, believing that you are abundant, being open to receiving new things or the things that you're actually deserving of, new opportunities, more money, business is expanding. And it's funny, of course, the song that I had in my head is, I got my mind on my money on my mind. I just feel like, collective, you're cutting out distractions. You're cutting out, you know, people, places, things, habits that were holding you back. And I also get to that this is something that spirit, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're pushing you to do this. They're having you open your eyes to really being like, you're distracting yourself with these people are holding you back. They have a broke mindset, or they have, you know, they constantly make excuses as to why they can't go after their dreams. Or you're around people that are like the Debbie Downers, that they kind of just like look at your dreams, your aspirations, and they're just like, you think you could do that? You know, you could be having some haters around you, or even like secret haters, you know, the friends that are like supportive, but then they're not really there for you. They just kind of want to be all up in your business. That could be family as well, I'm getting, for some of you, but I definitely see this shift. You're opening yourself up to receive. It's also interesting too, before I even touch any of the cards, I was watching another reader, and she was out at the beach, and she just said, you know, really, you can take cues like from nature. If you look all around us and you really start opening your eyes to seeing things differently, you're gonna see, oh my gosh, there is an abundance all around me. Like looking at the trees, there is an abundance of leaves on that tree. There's an abundance of, you know, grains in the sand at the beach. There's an abundance of molecules of water in the ocean. Like it's like we can't quantify it. We can't count it out. It's just en masse. And I just feel like, collective, you're opening yourself up to seeing that. You're seeing abundance all around you in nature, in your daily life. And you're also connecting the fact that you are of nature. You are abundant as well. And I just get, collective, that things are really about to shift for you in a big way. I remember too, in college, I'm pretty sure my college had this motto of like, think big. I just feel like you guys are thinking even bigger. You know what I mean? It's not just enough to dream and have a big dream in your head, but I just feel like you're expanding that. Your spirit's just like, think bigger. You're not thinking big enough for yourself. You're not challenging yourself up enough. Oh gosh. I also feel like too, just kind of watching what my cats are doing right now. Hey! They're kind of racing around. They just started doing this. They were calm as all get out. And they just start racing around. I get to, some of you could feel like you're tired of the rat race. You're tired of constantly feeling like you're competing for a spot, or, you know, like competing for money. There's something about that you're going to be in your own lane, collective, that you're no longer going to be in that rat race. Or even if it's like a 9-to-5 job, or like some kind of schedule like that just doesn't work out for you, right? I just feel like some people are really tired of just like the bare minimum. You're ready to expand, you're ready to grow, you're ready to take risks on yourself because you're tired of being in the same spot. Okay, so let's tap in. These are channeled messages that I'm getting for you guys. I figured to start doing more of these kinds of readings, because I technically do not need cards, guys. Like, what spirit has to come through and say something, like, I can still channel it, I can still get it. For me, it's more of like a knowing, like I just kind of can tell, like, this is the direction that spirit wants me to go in. And they also put music in my head, they put images, they put kind of like just scene scenarios and stuff like that in my head, and I'm like, okay, well, this is the direction that spirit wants to talk about. So we're talking about money right now. We're talking about career growth, expansion. You know, for some of you, you could be thinking about expanding your family, or, you know, leveling up in, you know, where you live, your circumstances. You're hoping for something better or something different. For some of you, it's like you're tired of where you're at career-wise, and you're wanting to elevate, you're wanting to level up. And these are all good things. These are all positive things. For some of you, you're getting serious about your life. That's what it is, collective. You're no longer like making those excuses. You're no longer being casual about your money. You're no longer being casual about the relationships in your life. You're no longer being casual about, you know, where you live, or the, you know, the direction of where you're going. You're becoming more serious of like, I really have to focus on this and where it is that I want to, you know, grow and go to, and who I want to be, who I'm becoming. Some of you are really like, no, this is something that I really have to lock in. Okay, yeah, we've got a lotus flower with enlightenment, and we also have lightning here as a disruption. Yeah, I see it. It's like a tower moment. It's like suddenly you're like, yeah, this is the direction that I want to go. This is who I want to be. This is what I'm meant to be doing. It just like clicks for you, collective. All right, so let's see. We're looking at a sign of the times. Yeah. I also get to that you're noticing that you're going to be following more of your joy. You're doing more things that make you happy, that make you feel creative, that make you feel like you're stepping outside of, you know, the norm, the normal routine, especially if it's like you're feeling very weighed down by work, weighed down by family, weighed down by your priorities, your obligations, your responsibilities. I don't feel like you're ditching them, but I feel like you're taking more time to focus in on what's really important for you, right? Like if it's time that you need to spend with family, I just feel like, okay, use that personal leave. Take that time off so you can spend time with family. Use, you know, take yourself out on solo dates. Like, I just feel like there's someone here that's trying to nurture more of themselves and needing more of that. Yeah, you're needing more of that in your life. You're needing more of those moments of like, okay, I'm bored. I'm not just gonna doom scroll. I'm gonna learn something new. I'm gonna do something that creative that I love to do, that I've maybe put down before and that I need to get back into. Or you're recognizing, you know what? Like, I'm really just binge watching here and not doing much. I need to go get back out there and get active. Like, there's something to this, collective, where you're really shifting your mindset and you're realizing that you're wasting time. Yeah. Collective, you're wasting time. You're recognizing that time is wealth. Like, we don't get that back. We don't get to, you know, redo things, but we can really focus in on where we're at right now and what we want to do with the time we have on this earth. Yeah, we have destiny here. Things that are fated are coming into your life. Things that you're meant to experience are coming into your life. We also have the heart here with love. For some of you, you're like, I'm not even focused in on love, but I definitely get the sense that it's you falling in love with yourself again, you falling in love with life, you really being happy and fulfilled, because that's how I feel like better love is coming into your life. Better opportunities, better people, better romantic partnerships, platonic relationships. I just get that you finding this joy and this spark within yourself and the life that you're leading, right? Because you lead your life. You're not letting someone else narrate your life. You lead your life, collective. I just get that this is how your life is supposed to be, right? Especially if you're feeling a little bit lost or stuck or kind of like indecisive about things. Yeah, this is you awakening. This is you waking up to yourself. Globe possibility. Yeah, for some of you, you're really looking like, it's just growth, expansion, World Wide Web too. I just see like travels in your near future, making plans for yourself. I heavily get that. Guys, if you need to like if your passport's expired or you need to get it, like, go get it. Because I just feel like there's this, it's like the world is your oyster. What is it that you want to do? For some of you, I know this is kind of crazy to say, but for some of you may be experiencing some kind of job loss. Excuse you. I don't know if you heard that. My kitty just made like a sound. Goodness. For some of you, you may be experiencing some kind of like job loss that ends up being like the best redirection ever. Because if you weren't ever going to quit from this job, if you weren't ever going to like find better, I just feel like Spirit's just giving you that nudge of like, okay, perfect. Now here is your time to shine. Like, here is your time to really show up for yourself. What are you going to do? Because some of you, I feel like, need that pressure. And then for others of you, I just get that you want more of like a softer life. So you're focusing in on that, focusing in on romanticizing your life and treating yourself better and slowing down. And yeah, you're gonna find that whatever career path you're in or whatever job that you currently have, if you don't love it, like if it's not for you and you feel like it's kind of dead end or it's really draining of you, I just saw 11:11 on the timer. Yeah, this is fated to happen. This is something that your path is about to change. Okay, so let's see. And I just get to the more love and happiness and joy that you pour into yourself, because I see that this is like, you're seeing things differently. This is like a mindset shift right here. You're recognizing that more opportunities of joy, things that you love to do, more love that you're pouring into yourself, like it's reflecting back. Like the energy that you're pouring into yourself is reflecting back out to you in your exterior. So any kind of relationships that you're losing at this point in time, or career paths or jobs or opportunities that, you know, the door's shut, that's meant for greater to come in for you. So don't feel like, oh damn, what do I do now? It's more of like, okay, this is going to challenge you to level up and grow. This is redirecting you to better so that you can have space and room to be open to receiving more. It's interesting too, because they're pointing out the video that I have up on my screen for like the wealth and the 888 hertz. I'm seeing the number 10, and the number 10 is, a lot of it is completion and endings, but I just get to like things are being amplified. New beginnings are being amplified in your life. It's like you're really seeing ways how things come full circle for you. You know what I mean? How things come full circle. You're recognizing that, yeah, it's okay to let things close out. It's okay to let things end, because better things, beautiful things are coming from that as well. Yeah. As we're talking about it, endings, the skull with endings. Yeah, things are going to be closing out. Things are going to be ending, but it's in perfect timing. Also, look at this. I see 11 right there. Yeah. It's fated. It's destined. Things are meant to work out that way. What else, Spirit? Anything else from this deck that you need? Let's let my collective know. Oh. Yeah. We have anchor, stability. Yeah, if you guys are worried about this too, yeah, guys, you're really truly gonna have this sense of home, this sense of peace, this sense of security around you. It's so funny too, because when I was like house hunting with a realtor, he asked me if I knew what the symbolism of red doors were. And because we were like in an older neighborhood, we were looking at this house, and I said, no, what is it? And he was just like, that means that that person finally paid off their home. They painted their door red because it's safe, it's secure, it's kind of like locked in. And it made me always think of that. Like, I never noticed that. I just thought people had it more of like an aesthetic thing, and some people I'm sure do. But I definitely get that sense that, guys, like, you're gonna have that stability in your life. Some of you, you're gonna be able to buy a home and end up paying it off and owning it, and being able to pass this on for future generations. For some of you, it's, yeah, especially if you're worried about that, you're finding you're finding a place to put your roots in, you know, especially if you've been kind of bouncing around or you haven't been quite like settled. You don't feel like, some of you feel kind of restless at this point in time. I definitely get that there's a sense of finding your home, finding your peace again. And then look, we've got enlightenment again with the lotus flower and rainbow. Yeah. I feel like things are coming in threes here, because we have like 3 letters here. You're getting positive messages coming in. And I also see with the rainbow, hope. It's like good news, a promise, like God's promise that's coming in for you. Something that maybe you've asked for a very long time ago, and it's finally coming in for you, and you're going to be seeing that. You're going to be reaping the rewards and the benefits of it. I also feel like too, people around you are going to be like, this person didn't work for it. This person doesn't deserve it. A lot of that you're going to have to kind of like brush off, because people have no idea what you're doing on the background, right? Especially if like you're working a 9-to-5 and you're also hustling for like a side business or a, you know, a passion project that you have going on, and suddenly that takes off. Or, you know, you're working on schoolwork and you're also, you know, being a parent, or, you know, working too, and you're wearing many hats. That's what Spirit is saying. You're wearing many hats at this time. You could be very tired. You could be on the home stretch of like, oh, I'm almost about to graduate, or, you know, I'm really tired at the end of the day, and honestly, I could use, you know, I just feel like someone's just like, I really just want peace at this point in time in my life. I really don't want to like bother with this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, guys, it's coming in for you. It's really gonna be coming in for you. Especially if you've been so worried about it, because I definitely get this. I see like the 9 of Swords, like it's something that keeps you up late at night of like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna be okay to take this risk? Am I, you know, are me and my family gonna be good? Okay, oh my goodness, I wasn't ready, excuse me. Okay, so let's see. Let's tap in for my beautiful collective. Messages for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? I'm going to start off with the Intuit Oracle deck. Let's see. And when I tell you, like, I've had this deck for a minute, because I feel like this is the older card style. Like, look at this box. Look at this box. It's all beat up and old. And I'm telling you, this is such a great Oracle deck. If you guys are readers as well, it's fantastic. There's so many cards here, and the messages are like mind-blowing. All right, so let's see. Look at this. 15, head of the pack, successful completions, endings here, right? Drive, get it done, lead, finishing first, dominate, motivated, alpha male, persist, will to win. Yeah, some of you are really taking charge, becoming the leader in your life. Some of you are stepping up into kind of like an emperor level, either King of Pentacles or like Emperor level. Like you're really money focused. You're really, like I said, you got my mind on my money, my money on my mind. Like you're really not trying to distract yourself with anything else. I feel like there's a goal that you have set in mind, and you're going to go after it no matter what, because you know it's yours and you have this vision for a reason. God is saying, remember, like they gave you this vision, this creativity, this gift for a reason. So use it as you see fit. This is your time right now, right here, right now. And this is your opportunity. This is your time to shine. Yeah, for some of you have knowledge, you have information that others would love to learn about, that you're gonna be a teacher. For some of you, look, a little text confirmation, ding. For some of you, yeah, it's really like you gaining confidence in yourself, because some of you are very like nerdy, but in regards to like putting yourself out there and like teaching people, you're kind of like, oh my God, public speaking, what? No. I feel like some of you are more like hermits or like homebodies, or you really just enjoy your alone time. You enjoy recharging on your own. Maybe something like social media is like nerve-wracking for you. But yeah, guys, with you gaining confidence and being like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do it. It's like you're really trusting your instincts, you're trusting your intuition, and with that you're going to thrive and grow. Yeah, and it's going to give you a sense of freedom too, because we see the white wolf here with the number 7, and the letter A for alpha. Yeah, resilience, stamina. I feel like you're really taking the lead here, guys. It's like people really can't catch up, and like I said, you feel like you're in a race. You feel like you're constantly trying to keep up with other people, or it's like not playing the comparison game so much, but feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be left behind. But yeah, you're breaking free. You're breaking free. Oh my gosh, I just have the the video of like Bad Bunny singing on that like car karaoke thing. This is the part when I say I don't know. I feel like, guys, you're really breaking free. I also get to using your sexual energy as the driving force. There's something to that, maybe even just manifesting with your sexual energy, but I definitely get, like, if there's been a lull in your kind of libido, you're getting that, like, zest again. Like, you're getting that spark again. Yeah, you're really, like, yeah, because we have freedom here twice. Okay, guys, you're really, like, you're in it to win it. That's it. I feel like some of you have been very tame for a very long time. You've been very quiet, or you've been very like putting yourself off to the side, putting yourself on the back burner. And I just get the sense of like, you're really coming out, you're popping off, like you're not hiding yourself anymore. Because why? Why should you hide yourself, right? You're okay with standing out. You're okay with just being yourself. Yeah. Okay. You're giving yourself permission to shine, basically. Yeah. And no one can really like tame you, because I'm getting that song Can't Be Tamed in my head. I can't be tamed. Yeah. Look at this. Like the Eiffel Tower here, standing alone. Like you're okay to stand tall, stand strong. I also get to, if some of you are more of the like humanitarian and like activists, you're very like strong-minded, and also like you fight for a cause. You guys can be very much like the rebels. You can be someone that, you know, wants to influence and wants to help others because you see injustice. There's something here too with the legal systems that some of you could be going to protest. Some of you could be trying to create change, really advocating for other people, especially people who do not have a voice, working towards like changing bills or trying to create change within your community at a local level, at a state level, you know, in a bigger level. But I just get that some of you are really like standing tall and standing strong, and some of you, you're like, I'm okay if I have to stand alone, but united we're gonna be better. United, if we're collectively here and we're working on a goal together, like we're gonna make it rock. But if not, I'm okay standing on my own, because some of you have these opinions, some of you have this voice that you're just like, you're not afraid to be looked at a certain type of way because you stand for the truth, you stand for what is right, and that's the most important thing for you. I feel like collective, for some of you, you're like, I don't wanna answer, you know, I don't want to, how do I say this, because they're getting kind of like almost religious in a way, but I feel like the collective that I'm speaking to, you would understand this. You may be more spiritual now, but religious wise, if you believe in this, I feel like you'd be like, you know what, I don't want to answer to God at the end of my days and just be like, oh, well, this happened, why didn't you stand up, why didn't you do something, and then just be like, It's like you're really going to be pushing yourself and being like, no, I have to, like, there's some kind of injustice going on right now. I have to speak up. I have to say something. I have to do something. Like, I can't just sit back and watch this happen. There's something about you, collective, that's like that. You're very passionate. You're truth tellers. Some of you, yeah, you're really, you're kind of, yeah, look at this. Powerful, imposing. You're really stepping into your power, and you're realizing that you have more power than what people want you to believe. You know, if people want you to settle down and dim your light, you're really more powerful than that. And I feel like you're recognizing that. And there's this just fire, this passion within you that is igniting right now. And it's really taking off. You're about to be taken off. Also, I get to calm, cool, and collected and confident, right? Because sometimes the loudest voice in the room is so wrong, so loud and so wrong. I just feel like if you can speak with conviction, you can speak with this confidence within you, you don't have to have the loudest voice in the room to be heard. Yeah, because people are going to want to listen to you. People are going to want to tune in and be like, what did they say? What do they have to say? There's someone here that wants to hear what you have to say, your opinion, right? You guys are wise beyond belief. Wise beyond belief. Wiser than your years for sure. Because some of you could be real young. And I mean, age is just a number, right? Age is subjective, but for some of you, like, you're really young. Really young at heart. You're very jovial. You're very, like, you know, maybe people think that you're kind of ditzy, or maybe people think that you're just, you know, I don't know, just very carefree and like live, laugh, love. But in actuality, the wisdom, the knowledge that you hold, especially the experiences that you've had, you don't look like what you grew up with. You don't look like the experiences that you've had. And that's because you've kept your heart soft. You know, the negative experiences that you've had have not damaged you, have not wounded you beyond repair, beyond recognition too. Because there's some people that they get wounded in a way with, whether it's love, family, you know, whatever they have going on, that they're no longer the same person ever. And collective, I just feel like you're not that type of person. You're someone that still believes in love. You're someone that still strives to be better. You're someone that strives to be a kind person, a good person, no matter what faults or mistakes that you make. Yeah. Yeah, some of you, I'm telling you, there's something here with competition. But I just feel like you're not willing to back down. You're refusing to compromise. And that's the biggest thing. You're standing tall, you're standing strong. Yeah, and like I said, you have this passion, this fire, this desire within you. It's a catalyst for you. You're breathing life into this passion, this desire, and you're moving forward with it. You're really like fueling it. You're not letting this die down, because the conviction that you have within you is so strong. Yeah, and like I said, we have book, mystery, hidden, philosophy, secrets, knowledge, intellect, education, right? It's like, as much as, you know, the government or other people may want to take things away from you, they cannot take away your education. For some of you, you're really doubling down on that. Oh, you want to ban books? Bet. I'm reading all of them. Why do you want to ban these? Oh, you want to do this, that, and the other thing? I'm going to educate myself. There's something about that collective, you're just like, you know what? This sounds off. I'm really going to do my part and educate myself and educate others. Okay. Well, we're getting deep here. We normally have just kind of like love readings, but really, yeah, you guys are very independent and protected too. Some of you could be from the islands, Caribbean, Hawaii. You're not afraid to stand alone. I also see foreign affairs here too. But some of you, you're not afraid to stand alone, and you're not afraid to stand up for the truth. You're not afraid to stand up for what's right, especially in regards to things going around the world, worldwide, global. Like, that's something that is very important for you, because you recognize that we're all one human race. We're humanity. Like, in regards to spiritual warfare, right? For those who pay attention, those who are hip with it, you're really understanding that, like, if we don't really come together and fix things and take charge and like get our shit together, like, really there's significant damage that we can keep repeating cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles over and over again, right? It's like, have we not learned from the Holocaust? Why is there yet more genocides going on? I say genocides plural because that's what's going on, right? Like, why is there so much femicide? Why is there so much infanticide? Why, you know, abuse, harm, fires? Like, there's something to that collective, that you're really going to be standing strong on your convictions and what you believe in. You're not afraid to be a leader. You're going to be standing up and doing this. There's a fuck it moment. There's a fuck it, I'm doing it. Fuck it, I'm going to say something. Fuck it, I'm going to post it. Fuck it, I'm going to whatever. Like, yeah. This is a stepping stone, process of arrival too. It's like you are arriving. There's something like step by step that's happening for you. And a part of this is spiritual growth. You're leveling up, you're becoming more aware. It's like things that you can no longer ignore. You're really like tapping into this. For some of you too, this is more of like a twin flame journey, like recognizing that the ways that you've needed to grow, heal, elevate, like you're recognizing that people are either going to meet you there or they're not. And either way, you cannot wait for people to meet you there, to do the healing work, because some people will never do the healing work. Some people will never tap into and in, like, some people get pissed off even just to be aware of things, right? They just rather be oblivious. They rather be ignorant. But I just feel like, collective, you are not that type of person. And I just feel like in regards to love, in regards to, you know, the things going on in the world, they're very important to you, and you're not willing to back down. You're not willing to compromise and settle. Yeah. And look at this, collective. You are very magnetic at this time. If you are manifesting at this time, if you're in that mindset, abundance mindset, you're really going to be drawing things in. And I just see options. You have so many options. And yeah, for some of you, you are going to be moving. For some of you, it's like you're recognizing that, you know, you're realizing the path that you need to be on and what you need to be doing, because we have on a quest. And it's like, know where you're going, and also leaves no one behind. Like, in regards to community, you're very much a person that is you stand strong and tall, right? Like, people look up to you. You're very dependable. All right, guys. So, let's see what's going on. So if some of you had any kind of like hesitation on being a leader, like Spirit is saying, yeah, no, you really are a leader. You're the type of leader that we need, whether or not you look like one or not, because Spirit doesn't have a certain type. It's more of like what's in you, what's within you. It's not about the exterior. It's not about what you look. It's not about past mistakes you've made. It's not about anything. It's like where you're at right now, where your heart is at, how you've grown, how you've elevated. That's what matters. That's what's important. Yeah. Got Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, fate, karma, cycles, destiny, getting what you deserve. It's out of your hands, especially if you feel like people have, you know, copied in the past. People have taken part of your destiny. People have stifled you. There's something here that things are cycling back around so that you finally can get what it is that you deserve. And I just feel like, especially if you've had to wait for things, you're about to be receiving something that's even better than what you asked for, even better than what you imagined. Okay, we're going to be tapping in with the, oh goodness, this is a new tarot deck for me. I believe it's called Cats Rule the World. Anyways, you know, crazy cat lady. But it's a beautiful new deck for me. So let's see, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. The tower comes crumbling down. Also, did the kitty set it on fire, or are they just barely escaping? Because a part of me is like, did you do this? Did you just like, with the candle, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, we're out of here. Some of you, I definitely feel like you're burning bridges, and some of you, it's like, whatever this is, this tower moment for you, it's a major epiphany moment. It's a major wake-up call for you, and I just feel like it's a positive shift. Yeah, for some of you, you're really recognizing, look at all this fire. You've got a lot of fire energy here for sure. You got the 10 of Wands here. Some of you are really learning to ask for help, and some of you are recognizing, you know what? I'm doing too much right now. I really need to cut some things out. And I just get this purging, the sense of purging, the sense of cleaning things out, the sense of like reevaluating things, reprioritizing things for sure. Of like, all right, this is what I can do right now. This is my part, and I'm not going to overstress myself. I'm not going to overwork myself. I'm going to delegate things, and whatever's just not meant to be in my life, let it burn, let it go, let it, you know, you're at peace with that. I also get, for a lot of you, you're really protecting your energy right now. At this point in time, you're like, no. If people want to fight, like, let's go. If you want to fight, let's go. Because guess what? I'm protecting me and mines. Yeah. And the thing is, collective, you're still soft. You're still soft. You're still intuitive. You're still loving. You're still kind. This is like, yeah, I just see like big mama energy, right? This is someone that like, she comes through with a chancla to like correct shit, right? Correcting some shit, but also she will do it passionately. She will do it lovingly. Like, I love you, however, you have me fucked up with this behavior. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of you too, you're almost like second guessing yourself. This whole second guessing process thing, you're really recognizing like it's all up in my head. Like this is a mental prison for me. This is a mental, you know, block. You're unblocking yourself mentally. You're recognizing like, you know what, I deserve better. I could do better, and we're not staying here. You're trusting your intuition more with this Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. She's one of the most intuitive queens in the deck. And you're learning to trust in that. You're really learning to trust in that too. And I love too that roses are here. You're in bloom, collective, whether or not you know it, whether or not you realize it, right? You're in bloom. People are recognizing you. You're going to be very attractive. And I also get too that as finicky as roses are, people are recognizing not to mess with you too, because you come with thorns. As beautiful as you are is as cutthroat as you are too. You're not afraid. You're not afraid of anybody or anything, honestly. And yeah, Seven of Pentacles, you're recognizing what's worth investing in. And this is where I get the sense of you're waiting for what's right. You're not willing to settle. You're not willing to back down. You're not willing to compromise. Why? Because you've taken a long ass time to do this healing, a long ass time to nourish yourself, love yourself, pour into yourself. You're not about to just be giving your energy away to anybody. Any Joe Schmo, any person that wants to like come through and mess with your energy and like stall you or whatever the fuck. Haters, people that are wrong for you, right? And I just see metamorphosis. There's a major change here. I love all the little butterflies in here. I just see lots of changes. Also, for some of you, if there's new love that's going to be coming into your life, right? And you have your walls up, so to speak, and you're kind of like guarded or really kind of, you know, you have your walls up in regards to allowing love into your life. I get that there's this shift within you that it changes. You're recognizing, okay, I need to trust more my intuition and really trust it, right? Because when new people come into your life, you already can get the ick. You already can tell like, oh, this is going to be a great friend. Like I'm going to have this person in my life for a long time. You got to trust that. And for some of you, you're getting the butterflies. You're getting the butterflies over somebody new maybe, or really just like it's a rekindling, right? And I get the sense of like, okay, well, I'm not going to settle for less. You either come correct or not at all. Because you're going to have to love me, thorns and all. Like, I just get that. I just get that, collective. You need someone that's really strong, just like you are in your life. And you're not willing to back down for that. For nobody or no one. All right. So let's see, what else? What other messages does the collective need at this point in time? Spirit, please and thank you. I get the sense that they're asking me to use a different deck. They're like, let's move on to the Midnight Hour and the C'est La Vie deck. Yeah. See, look at this, the Fool. Oh, is she chasing a butterfly? What is this? The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah, bet your bottom dollar. Better work, girl. You are about to take a risk. For some of you, I just want to know, what's the view like from up top? What's the view like from up top? Because you're over here on a cliff edge, but look at this. The mountains here in the background. You see the sun shining. You see the clouds everywhere. And you're just over here carefree, like, where am I going? What am I doing? What is this? Like, you're definitely on the right path, collective. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Oh, come on, cards. Don't do this. Don't fall. No, don't fall. I'm over here in like booty shorts and PJs, and I'm like, don't make me get up. I'm dead. I can't. All right, hold on. We have... Guys, when you see this, you're about to be like, excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Yeah, we have new love and secrets here. Mystery, cloaked, hidden. Yeah, there's new love that's been cloaked. It's been hidden. I think a lot of it is because you've needed to do your healing in solitude. You've needed to really take your time to just be with yourself. Just connect with yourself. See what it is that you want out of love, out of life. Yeah. Some of you honestly need a freaking vacation, because look at this. Look how beautiful this space is. Just being out in nature and connecting with yourself. Yeah. I'm telling you, you could be letting something go. You could be grieving former past versions of yourself, right? You could be in this grief state. And look, again with the rose. Again with the rose. It's like a funeral for past versions of yourself, a funeral for the past. Guys, hello, we got fate here and wish granted. Wish granted. Like, what? What is that? What is that? Yeah, we have magic in the air. For some of you, especially if you've been single for a long time, you've been alone, you've been really guarded, walls up, there's new love that's coming. It's been hidden. It's been hidden in plain sight. And look, anytime I look at this too, look, it's the feminine. It's a divine feminine over here, blindfolded. But I see too, she has her own light. She's carrying her light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Some of you, if you grew up around like gospel music, if you grew up around, yeah, some of you are like listening back to it. It's healing for you. I feel like too, I could just see tears pouring down like someone's face of like listening back to music that they listened to in childhood and being like, that music was like sacred to you. That music really like fed your soul. That music, yeah, it helps renew you. Some of you need that kind of cry too. We also have ritual here, spell work, manifest magic, and self-care. Yeah, some of you are really doing a more like magical self-care routine, if that makes sense, like doing a spiritual bath, really like putting in this work on yourself so that you can manifest, whether this is doing a sweetening jar for yourself, whether it's doing a protection jar for yourself, doing spiritual baths. There's something here that you're really taking care of yourself on a spiritual level. And look, lit match, spark creation, new beginning. What is this? I can't. Oh my god, it's so beautiful, guys. What is this? Yeah. And again, peace, self-care. Peace. I know it's light to see, but yeah, peace coming in for you. It's about to get real peaceful, collective. This new beginning for you is about to get real peaceful. You're about to be like, thank God this happened. Thank God. I just feel like this grief, this mourning phase is going to be very short. It's going to be cut short. Because why? Because life is worth living. Because life is worth celebrating. You're worth celebrating. You're worth loving. You're worth enjoying. Like, I just get that you're not going to be stuck there very long. You're going to be very grateful and happy that you're moving on to bigger and better things. You're going to be living your life, especially if you've lost someone. You're going to be living your life, not just for you, but like keeping that person that you've lost in mind of like, I'm living for both of us. Like, I'm going to have these experiences for both of us. For some of you, especially if you've lost someone, there's someone that's kind of crossed over. If you guys had plans, if you guys had like shared dreams that you're like, okay, we're going to travel together and go here, or we're going to open up this business, or we're going to, you know, if you had someone in your life that you dreamed with, right? There's something about keeping a promise to them, and you're going to fulfill that. You're going to fulfill that, and they're going to be right there with you. And it's so crazy because they're making me so emotional, like saying this, but yeah, like that person's going to be right there in spirit form, supporting you, guiding you, helping you out. Like, it's going to be like they're still there. They're still going to be there. They're still going to be celebrating you. They're still going to be there encouraging you. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And I'm telling you, abundance and receive. Be open to receive. Oh, what we got a fortune. What is this? Yeah, look, fire, passion. Some of you have fire in your chart. And it's funny too, because it reminded me of like the Australian wildfires, right? As destructive as fire can be, because fire is a living, breathing element, right? As destructive as it can be, it can also renew. It can also purify, you know, especially like there's certain areas in the country that I know Cali was definitely, the wildfires over there, especially the arson fires over there, caused a lot of havoc, a lot of destruction. But also, like, just watch how the earth renews itself. Watch how the plants grow back. Watch how the grass grows. Watch how the native plants start thriving again. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, guys. You're about to be thriving again, and not just like, oh, we're growing in this little. No, it's about to be like, whoo, like it's popping, it's popping. Yeah, we've got receive and abundance here. There's a lot of cards that came out for this, so I'm gonna kind of like, oh, let's see. But again, with the new love, I can't. Yeah, some of the cards from earlier are popping up again. I'll show you guys. But yeah, you're about to receive fortune. This good luck, this fortune. For some of you, it's in communication. Yeah, you're building a bridge with someone. You're also having waves of inspiration come to you in regards to, like, maybe some of you are collaborating with others, you're connecting, you're being like, this is what I want, this is what I want to do. And in that aspect of leveling up your career, leveling up your life, here comes new love. It's been hidden from you, it's been cloaked, right? And for some of you, you've been in this sad, mournful state. I also get too, because I love wearing black, right? Some of you that wear black all the time, it's giving, I'm a widow. It's giving, and not to like say anything about widows or anything like that, or widowers. It's giving like you need color in your life. Some of you are about to change things up in your life, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm wearing greens, I'm wearing blues, I'm wearing purples, you're about to like liven up your wardrobe, because I feel like there's something with wearing deep, dark colors all the time. It affects your mood. It does. For some of you, it's not going to apply for everybody, but for some of you, wearing these deep, dark colors, you're going to be inspired to be wearing actual color, to add color into your life, to really be joyful. Yeah, and I'm telling you, again, with the fate, wish granted, these cards came out again. We also have white roses here too, which is purity, innocence, young love. There's a new love coming in for you, and it's about to be very, very abundant, guys. It's about to be very, very abundant. Let me know. Comment down below if this resonates. Please hit that like and subscribe. And of course, this reading is general. If you'd like to book your own personal reading to do a deep dive into your own life, your own personal experiences, and the relationships that are coming into your life, you're more than welcome to. My website is down below in the description. It's www.thebrujacarrieliz.com for anyone that needs to know, because that's what my old Instagram handle used to be. But yeah, guys, this is where I leave you. And yeah, this is looking nice. This is nice, guys. I love this. I love this so much. Okay, I'll leave you here. Bye, guys.